Chandrakirti Maharaj na Inkumja Lisingamaga Chanipan Kuntramathoi Mache Machal Singbu Punna Chako Kibadagi Ngasi Fauba Pangtok Tuna Lakli Lamdam Masigi Amatangairaba Hiangai Nini Panba Ningol Chakoba Ningon Chakoba na Lakpasida Lamdam Asida Puna Kundaminariba Chingmi Tami Amadi Maite Pangal Singda Nungai Ai Faba Chaukatpa Harau Tayam na Pinaboiba Oiresanu Haina Ningon Oibi Equina Yaifa Bauzel Bizari Baibu Singna Tambiramba Jatnabi Asi Kaya the Fazakraba Jatnabino Nungsi Kraba Fazakraba Jatnabi Asi Matamgi Arangara Kayana Ahongba Puraktanaba Ningoloi Bisingna Tungi Mirolgi Damakta Ningo Chakoba Asibu Mutnaidana Lehonaba Hotnaminas Uchek Waya Kayana Ritu Nina Sahik Pagum Ningol Oibi Kayana Su Hiangai Tana Lakpada Sahik Jari Ke Mona Momon Minokaloina Jetlasi Ipamdamda
Ritu Gimatungina Nahona Ning Singale Ningol Bisingianinta Ningol Sakobana Lakpasida Ningol Masingwatpade Piba Masingsutapade Ningsina Seikoi Ningsizanana
Laibak Tiba Mana Laibaki Irang Namaram Oiraka Ningol Chakobagi Thoramasi Jahi Aniromdi Ningol Chakobasi Pangthokuje Irebak Sigidamakta Thawaina Ponthapi Kraba Athoba Athobi Singna Mapugi Laikonda Ing Chikna Labor Oirashanu Haina Ishorgi Mafamda Thawni Jabaga Loinana Tungda Masiguma Laibak Tiba Thawdokasi Amukhana Thoktanaba Ishorgi Mafamda Thawni Jari Amadi Handak Jahiki Lakriba Ningol Chakobasina Nianga Yaifa Pause Bizari Iramda Masida Mikap Mira Khotadaba Sahonga Hongba Marachena Pandalandam Ama Oya Singada Yaka Pause Bizari
Ningol Chakobana Lakpasida Mama Mapa Mabung Mopa Sekna Tongan ba Lukayana Kanale Jedraba Ningol Singbu Mayumakai Mainatumna Thadok Bikraba Ningol Singbu Chakobi Babu Kayagi Matik Ningol Singna Punjay Kumon Kudingi Pangthok Pangamba Oibi
Aho Bahabasi Leram Dravadi Aroi Bahabasi Suleram Roy Hinga Bisu Thena Aikopuna Mikap Toklasi Lakliba Chakoba Sidagi Lamdam Asi Hena Chaukatpa Lunga Yakaba Amadi Intapa Lamdamama Ulaba Honanas
Ningol Oi Bisingi Amatangairaba Faidigi Nuaiba Kumai Ningol Chakoba Ipam Lamdam the Chatuna Jariba Makai Ihau Tahauraba Itaro Kayaga Tingaduna Wari Sariba Makai Loiba Naidaba Kiangagi Nini Panba Ningol Chakoba European Kanbada Hamoida Reta from Kandaba Naibada Wajaba Ningol Bisingi Kumhai Ningol Chakoba Manipur Kaubidung Sirabi Iramdam Ningol Oibi Equina Mingchat Urong Kilamge Pina Biramu Pangal Tongna Nasa Oibi Equina Pigau Sana Yariye Punsigi Takakayada Awanungai Haibasidi Masi Tatnabayadraba Marini Equi Kudimakna Mayok Nagadoribani Haukrabana Haukare Lakadoriba Ningol Chakoba Asidagi Equi Kundaminariba Puru Kudima Nungsi Sanana Amata Oina Punzinduna Apunbagi Pangal Semlasi Lakadoriba Chakoba Asida Ima Ipa Ibung Ipwa Kayana Ngamzabada Kinakara Pibirapa Asi Equi Ningol Oibisingna Harau Tayamna Momon Minoka Loinana Pigau Sana Yasi Masida Ahen Bakaya Haiduna Amadi Sizinaduna Ningol Chakobagi Phazaba Asi Manghan Gumsi Equi Are Bakarana Harau Tayamna Pangthokminasi Nupi Oibisingi Punsigi Tankakayada
Pilingagi Matamdana Imagi Tung Inaduna Ningol Chakoba Chanaba Hotnajaba
Laisa Pungkak Farak Padana Ningol Chakoba Namita Thongalda Ine Ichebu Lakpangai Zaba
Mapung Maray Parakpa Maugi Singda Chalaba Matung Ningol Chakoba Namita Ipam Lamdam Chatnaba Naijaba
Ahal Oraba Matamdana Ningol Chakoba Numita Isa Isu Amulakpangai Jarapa Masini Nupi Oibisingi Punsigi Kongzat Kiangai Nini Panba Ningol Chakoba na Lakpasida Anapada Amade Arapada Laikiba Ningol Oibi Kudimapu ELITETV Maikaidagi Yaifa Pauzel Pizari Happy Ningol Chakoba
Top headlines. With the aim to foster greater cooperation and love amongst indigenous communities of the state, 5th episode of Liang Mai Imphal Market opened today. UNESCO School Chanung ranks first in residential school ranking in state Manipur. Manipur State BJP unit releases Har Ghar Swadeshi campaign sticker today. Two days event on Indian Himalayan region climate change conclave kicks off at City Convention Center. Protest erupts in Shillong over demolition of historic Raspberry Bungalow. Belated ships from Indo-Myanmar border oppose border fencing, warn of consequences if construction continues. India to introduce new drug safety law after child deaths linked to toxic cough syrup. Good evening and welcome to ELITETV English Primetime News. This is Joyshree giving you the details. The Liang Mai Imphal Market Committee, with the aim to foster greater cooperation and love amongst all indigenous communities of the state Manipur, has opened the 5th session of Liang Mai Imphal Market today, the 16th October of Thongzu Petroleum Park. Several residents of the area drawn to purchase locally produced organic items produced by Liang Mai community. Here is an exclusive report from the ELITETV.
Hujik tawibisindi ayamana masa-masa chenje chungjeraga masana phangnaga labududa akhoi mayam lo omjelo opuni adu nataba akhoi mayam moisi sanaba yami changda mapum ban semna thabi lo changena lomje government ge banna khandagi thawai abu bisikar wa bi dai madu akhoi mari le nama niu singa tanaga kai tawiya ge hanoi yengjege.
UNESCO School Chanung has been ranked first in the residential school ranking category of state Manipur. Further, UNESCO School Maitram has also been ranked first in the day scholar cum boarding category under All India Education World School Ranking 2025. UNESCO School Chairman N. Irabanta has expressed that the achievement has been granted after assessment of 14 important parameters including teachers' welfare and development, faculty competence, academy reputation, leadership and management quality, infrastructure and community service as well. UNESCO School Chairman N. Irabanta further expressed that conferring of the first rank upon the school is one of the biggest achievements of the school and is a matter that will push for greater encouragement and more hard work. He further stressed that the UNESCO school has been able to achieve this milestone within a span of 15 years service, and he expressed gratitude to all the staffs of UNESCO Group for this great achievement.
Education World India School Ranking October as All India UNESCO School Konganasi Manipur number 1 they come boarding school Maitramna Manipur number 2 they come boarding school tare UNESCO School Sanungna residential school Manipur number 1 school tare hariba Education World School Ranking kari parameter maruina yenga pigi haragadi ahamada teacher welfare and development, faculty competence, academic reputation, leadership and management quality, co-curricular education, internal realization, sports education, curriculum and pedagogy, the infrastructure, mental and emotional well-being services.
As a part of the visionary campaign of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to strengthen indigenously produced local items of the country, BJP Manipur State Unit has released Har Ghar Swadesi campaign sticker today at the Nitai Path to Tax BJP office. Speaking on the occasion, Manipur State BJP President ELITETV expressed that the releasing of the sticker is a part of the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan under the visions of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Addressing media persons during the official release function of the sticker, BJP Manipur Pradesh President ELITETV further stated that the nationwide campaign is stated to continue till 25th of December in commemoration of the birth anniversary of late Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee, and the very essence of the campaign is being carried at various districts of the state Manipur. She further expressed that under the mission of One District, One Product, BJP-led government under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been taking up appropriate initiatives to provide a market platform for the sale and availability of indigenous products produced by the government. She further stressed that such a campaign envisions to make the state Manipur economically and socially self-reliant and independent.
Manipur na Nigeria ekoi punamak isa da yauriba skills sing develop tawrakanda leiriba skills singduna thabakta ontho akanda adumba thabakta ontho tana adumba resource lakpa yaba loinana ekoi isana irom dom lepsa yaba resource lakpa taraga isana irom dom lepa yaba adumba self reliant aiba adugumba pandam maduda thamakanda hariba campaign asi chathabani maru oina ikoina Manipur sida sajaba Manipur gi pothok singa sina aikoi karigumba mapanda aikoi thaba matamda hariba pothok adugi adugumba resource laiba singa do akoi state ta dumak lai adoi tagri state sisu saukhat pada yamna part saruka ma yam sauna lo bai batar.
Local residents of Yai School area today, the 16th October, has demanded immediate arrest and punishment of the culprits involved in the brutal broad daylight murder of late Dr. Rita, who was murdered at her residence. Residents have demanded the arrest of the culprit to be presented as Ningol Chakoba's gift for the Ningols of the state. Mothers of Salai Apun Manupillu have cautioned that if the state government and concerned authorities fail to nab the culprits at the earliest, various women CSOs will be compelled to take up various forms of agitation seeking justice for the victim. Sanulal was speaking to media person have expressed that the recent brutal murder of Dr. Rita is a grave threat to the very existence of women folk in the society, and also expressed that it is the weakness of the State Home Department to nab the culprits who had committed the heinous crime in the broad daylight at the heart of the Imphal city, which is a high security area. Salai Apun Manupillu President Ibetoy Leima has further expressed that the concerned authorities must book the culprit and bring the victim to justice within 7 days' time, failing which will be deemed as a severe neglect of the women folk by the state authorities.
Misi sadana tina harpase atuki matik mungai masi sarkar ko thamdane mani akoi biar sakan masi biar sakana akoi namna thumdamda police department home department da kan hayu numi tare ni manunga bihat puthokga Manipur da lai bani ngol ki punamaki nimon chako ki chiraba tampak mapam da chakadama tamada ma bo hato pase numi tare ni ndo ma bihat ko pharga kami pakki ni ngol di punamka to khana wai na masi sarkar ki da.
A 2-day event on Indian Himalayan region climate change conclave has begun today, the 16th October at the City Convention Center, Palace Compound, being organized by the Directorate of Environment and Climate Change, Government of Manipur. Today's inaugural event has been attended by Manipur Chief Secretary Dr. Punit Kumar Goel, Forest, Environment and Climate Change Principal Secretary Arun Kumar Sinha, and other senior officials of the state government. Speaking on the inaugural occasion, Chief Secretary Dr. Punit Kumar Goel expressed that the ideas and suggestions which will come from the 2 days conclave needs to convert that into the viable and visible actions for the sake of our future generation. He further highlighted the drastic environmental changes which the state of Uttarakhand has been experiencing recently and added that Manipur is far away from experiencing such calamities. However, he cautioned that if the people are unaware of the changing scenario, people might be compelled to face serious consequences. He also highlighted that the conclave also aims to bring about an awareness amongst the masses with regard to the changing environmental condition along the Himalayan region of which Manipur is also a part.
So Manipur, the unique thing about it that it is surrounded by Himalayas and it has its own valley. So Manipur is also vulnerable like any other of these states, Himalayan states, to climate change impacts facing rising temperatures, erratic rainfall. This year we see that in October, mid also. So these changes, they impact agriculture, water resources, public health, livelihoods, food security. It all affects the basic fabric of our society. As far as Manipur government is concerned, it is committed in its endeavor to tackle current and future climate challenges by reducing associated risks and vulnerabilities.
Thamaiban Assembly Constituency MLA Joyshree has expressed that timely developmental works for the constituency will be carried out on a time-bound basis and urged the common people to abide by the responsibility towards the society for common good and well-being. This statement has been made today, the 16th October, during inspection of the 74 roads of the constituency by MLA Joyshree along with officials of the Public Works Department. Speaking to media person during the inspection visit, Thamaiban Assembly Constituency MLA Joyshree further stated that the roads and bridges of the constituency might not have been able to be completed in their given slated time duration due to the pendency of the waste management project. However, he assured that developmental works of all drainage and road construction will soon be completed during the allotted time period. He further stressed that cooperation from the public is also an essential component in successful execution of all developmental works and appealed to all concerned to extend the much needed support and help for the common good of the public.
Thamaiban chapkatpagi lam balida khoi karigumra thindaba leiroi tangkak ta khudimakta khoina dum tawjagani aduna kanaguma praja singna karigumba appeal to winingba leraga abiru law negative oiba pota tawdaba positive oiba khoi lambi semaga khoi loi phamina doine taw chaminaba politicalize toraga lambi du mangan na bahonra khoi mem watna bidadum khona biganu adu thodokna Thamaiban admain torpagi leite tawdabu akhoina remind tawjabani adu masi afabarom da chalaga lambi singa phajan semna khoi praja mayam gishu support
The Manipur State Commission for Women has strongly condemned the death of Angom Ningol Asem Ongbi Rita, as about 67, who was found dead on the second floor of her house on October 13, 2025. Describing the crime as heinous, the Commission stated that the incident had sent shockwaves throughout the community, creating fear and trauma. MSCW called on law enforcement agency to ensure that the perpetrator is brought to justice and are with swift and decisive action to deter such act in the future. Chairperson T has Tuning from Monsong appealed to the women of the state to remain vigilant against crimes targeting women and to support initiatives promoting awareness, prevention and intervention. The Commission emphasized that violence of this nature is barbaric and has no place in society, calling on all citizens to join in condemning the atrocity. Strong resentment broke out in Shillong after the demolition of the iconic Raspberry Red Lens bungalow at Laitungkra, a nearly country-old heritage structure. The action was reportedly carried out under directives from the Planning and Development Authority, Government of Manipur, in coordination with the Department of Art and Culture's proposed development plan. Members of the Manipuri Elders Consortium Shillong and the Shillong Manipuri Students Union gathered at the site early on Wednesday, October 15 morning to register their protest. They expressed deep anguish and disapproval over what they termed as an irreversible loss to cultural heritage and architectural legacy. According to the protesting groups, the demolition was executed hastily despite repeated appeals over the past month, arguing the concerned authority to adopt alternative approaches that would preserve the original structure with minimal alteration. The protester alleged that their request to explore conservation-friendly methods were ignored, resulting in the complete dismantling of the historic edifice. Let's have a short commercial break.
Nupi oibisinggi punsigi tangkat kayada
Piglingaygi matamdana imagi tung inaduna ningol chakoba chanaba hotnajaba.
Laisa pungkak farakpadana ningol chakauba numita thongalda ine ichebu lakpa ngaijaba.
Mapung maray pharakpa maugi singda chalaba matung ningol chakoba numita ipam lamdam chatnaba ngaijaba.
ahal oiraba matamdana ningol chakauba numita isa isu amuk lakpa ngaijarapa. Masini nupi oibisinggi punsigi khongjat Kiangay ginini panba ningol chakauba na lakpasida anakpada amade arapada laikiba ningol oibi khudimapu ELITETV gi maikaidagi yaifa paujel pijari. Happy ningol chakauba.
Nupi khudingmakna tingzang kaizang dana lairaba matamdata chaukat pa Bharat amadi shem sabadu mapung faragani.
माताओं बहनों बेटियों उनका जीवन पीढ़ियों को प्रभावित करने वाला पीढ़ियों का निर्माण करने वाला जीवन होता है। एक बेटी का सामर्थ्य उसकी शिक्षा उसका कौशल सिर्फ परिवार ही नहीं समाज की राष्ट्र की
इकाई खुमना जरीब प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की लुचिंग मखादा नुपीसिंगी हकचेल फना थमनबगिदमक्ता अकनब कैंपेन अमा लैबाक्शिन बथुना पांगथोकले स्वस्थ नारी सशक्त परिवार तिंजंग काइजंग दब नुपी पांगल लैब इमुंग मसीगी मखादा लैबा शिन बथुंगना हकचेल कैंपेन सिंग पांगथोकजगनी कैंपेन अशिगा पुंशन हंदुना लिपान शुभ न्यूट्रिशन मन असिसु होदो अमदी प्रधानमंत्री मातृ वंदना योजना दा अप्लाई तौनबगिदमक अखन्न रजिस्ट्रेशन पाइखतलगनी अकुप्प मरोगिदमक अदोमगी अनक्पा आयुष्मान आरोग्य मंदिर कम्युनिटी हेल्थ सेंटर सरकारी हॉस्पिटल अमदी अंगनवाड़ी सेंटर का तानबी तिंजंग काइजंग दबनुपी पांगल लैबा इमुंग मशीनी चौखटप भारत अमगी युमफम
सोईखिब खोंथांग अमदा सिरिंज अमा शेयर तौमिनकिबना हेपेटाइटिस बी अमदी सी चंगलोय हाइबा लेते महिक असि यावरबा येतुम सिरिंज शेयर तौमिनबदगी लैना असि संदोई अदुगा लोइना लोइना बी अमसुंग सी असि लैना असिगा सागोनना हिंगलिबा मियोइसिंगा हक्तिनरुबदगी अमसुंग ममादगी मचादा संदोई अयाम्बना लायोंग असि लिवरदगी फुदोरक्त्रिबा फावबा खंगबा ngamde
रिपोर्ट की मतुंगिना हेपेटाइटिस सी पॉजिटिव ओइरे अदुबु फजना लायेंगबदी था अहुमदगिना था तरो फावबगी मनुंगदा इराई लाइना फहनबा ngamlaban
ओ ट्रीटमेंट तोदी फनी हाबा
होय अदुबु लाइना असि ngathoknabagi हौजु फावबगी ओइना वैक्सीन चिंगबा अदु लैत्रि लायेंगदुना फरबा मियोइसिंगदसु हेपेटाइटिस सी असिगी इम्यूनिटी लैतबा मरमना करिंगुबा मतुंगदा अदोमना येतुम सिरिंज शेयर तोमिनरबदी अमुक हना नारकनी
अदुमोइनमक आईडीयू सिंगना हेपेटाइटिस बी दगी ngathoknaba वैक्सीन असि कापथोकपिगदबनी अमसुंग येतुम सिरिंज शेयर तौरोइदबनी
अयहांगना ताइबंग खोंगदा जरखिबसे कुमजाली सिंगमगा समापल हुमफुद्रा 1970 मास के कुनिपाल लमतागिना कुनमाथोय निपानबा थांग जनमित के अयुक पुंग मापंदा अयहा ताइबंग फावरखि
लोल लैजबा फिजे लैजबा लाइनिंग लैजबा मैतै फुरुपसे अमुक्तदि निंखा तमना लाइनिंग मिखा पोंदबसु ओइरसी
Welcome back again. As part of the celebration of the 100th years of its founding, the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh has organized a blood donation camp at the blood bank of RIMS Hospital in Imphal on 15 October. A total of 101 donors, including both men and women, donated blood during the camp. The camp was jointly organized by RSS Manipur Pran Seva Bharati Manipur and National Medicals Organization. The event was attended by S.S. Tarun Kumar Sharma, Pran Karyava General Secretary, Mrityunjaya Pran Prasarak and M.M. Asok Kanji Assam Kshatriya Prasarak Pramukh, along with volunteers from NMO and Seva Bharati. Addressing the gathering, S.S. Tarun Kumar Sharma said RSS is one of the largest voluntary organization in the world, working selflessly for the welfare of society. In line with this spirit of service, the organization has organized today's blood donation camp at RIMS Hospital as part of the centenary celebration activities. He also expressed hope that such humanitarian initiatives would continue in the future as part of ongoing service efforts. All donors who participated in the camp were also awarded certificates of appreciation. 14 village chiefs from the Indo-Myanmar border areas in Manipur's Chandel district have jointly declared their opposition to the ongoing border fencing project, asserting that no construction activities will be allowed within their respective jurisdiction. The chiefs issue a collective statement citing widespread anxiety among villagers over the demarcation works currently being carried out along the Indo-Myanmar frontier. They warned that this fencing could have serious implications for the land, identity and community interests of border residents. The chiefs have also argued that the government and relevant agencies to hold all border construction activities until the demand for a separate administration for the Kuki-Jo people is addressed, a long-standing political issue that continues to fuel tension and negotiation in the region. In a major breakthrough against drug trafficking, Kangpopi police on Tuesday seized 225 soft cases containing suspected brown sugar weighing 9.844 kilograms, including the weight of the cases. During the joint operation led under the supervision of Avinav IPS SP Kangpopi, the operation was launched based on specific intelligence about drug transportation by certain individuals. A combined team led by additional SP Kangpopi, SDPO Kangpopi, SDPO Sapar Maina and OC Kangpopi Police Station, in coordination with personnel from the 16th Assam Rifles and 112 Battalion CRPF, conducted the targeted operation from 1 p.m. on October 14, 2025. Authorities also recovered an Alto car used for transportation, a diesel auto, and 4 mobile phones suspected to have been used for coordination. Police confirmed that the accused are currently in custody and investigation are going to trace the source and network of the illegal consignment. Center is set to overhaul the country's drug monitoring framework following recent child deaths linked to contaminated cough syrup in Madhya Pradesh. Officials said a new law will grant statutory powers to the Central Drug Standard Control Organization to regulate the manufacture, distribution and sale of drugs, medical devices and cosmetics. The proposed Drugs, Medical Devices and Cosmetic Act 2025 will replace the existing 1940 legislation and align India's regulation and international standards. Sources said that the law aims to enhance transparency and accountability across the entire supply chain from production to marketing. Under the new framework, CDSCO will have the authority to take swift action against spurious or substandard drug. Licensing procedures will be fully digitized, laboratory capacities expanded and coordination with state regulators strengthened. Officials added, in recent years, several states including Madhya Pradesh, Haryana, Jammu and Kashmir and Tamil Nadu have reported child deaths linked to contaminated cough syrups. Following the latest death in Madhya Pradesh, the World Health Organization issued a health advisory warning against 3 specific syrup: cold drip, Respi, Phrase, TR and Relief. With a fragile Israel-Hamas ceasefire and hostage deal holding, President Donald Trump says he is now turning his attention to bringing Russia's war on Ukraine to an end and is weighing providing cubic long-range weaponry as he looks to brought Moscow to the negotiating table. Ending the wars in Ukraine and Gaza was central to Mr. Trump's 2024 re-election pitch, in which he persistently pilloried President Joe Biden for his handling of the conflicts. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X. For more information about the channel, before we bind up, let's have the headlines again. With the aim to foster greater cooperation and love amongst indigenous communities of the state, 5th episode of Liang Mai Impal Market opened today. UNACO School Chanung ranked first in residential school ranking in State Manipur. Manipur State BJP unit releases Har Ghar Swadesi campaign sticker today. Two days event on Indian Himalayan region climate change conclave kicks off at City Convention Center. Protest erupts in Shillong over demolition of historic Roxbury bungalow. Believers from Indo-Myanmar border oppose border fencing, warn of consequences if construction continues. India to introduce new drug safety law after child deaths linked to toxic cough syrup. That's all for today. Thank you again for being with us.